Welcome, the AR-15 podcast. This show is for you if you just bought your first rifle or you've been building them for years. There's something we can all do to take our black rifles to the next level. My name is Nick Dooley. This is the AR-15 podcast. Tonight, we are joined by, of course, Mr. Garth Hofer.
How we doing tonight?
And our director of propaganda, Joe. You're muted.
Still muted.
All right. There we're back. I don't know. I did some updates on my computer and everything is messed up right now.
I'm glad it's you and not me for once.
And also, we have a very special guest today. We have Dave from High Point.
What up? How you guys doing?
Oh, great. It is great to have you on. It is a great day. It is an exciting day today.
Indeed.
We'll get more into that later. But before we start rolling into too much of the other exciting things and get into a lot, actually we'll go around here. I'm just going to do the whole clockwise thing as I see the screen. Dave, you been doing anything with fun with guns this week?
Nothing too terribly fun other than just prepping my gear for Moons Out. I'm heading out tomorrow to West Virginia to shoot that tomorrow night and Saturday night. So yeah, literally just grabbing the gear I'm running the invert bandolier for my ammunition rather than a plate carrier this year because it's gonna be pretty decent weather. I'm trying to mess around with. I'm running my nods. I'm running PVS 21s. If you guys are familiar with those, they're real low profile prismed nods. And I bought somebody's action camera a couple of years ago, but the mount was designed for PVS 14 or PVS 31. I was like, I'll finagle it and make it work for the 21s. Well, not realizing the diameter is so different, the mount wasn't going to work at all. I didn't have my 3D printer at the time, so I hadn't messed with that. But on top of that, the fact that on the 21s, it's concave, so I've never been able to get away with rigging it up until now. I literally used some Gorilla Tape to get the thing over in the eye. And the reason I say that too is because I'm running a DNT thermal optic this year. So I literally have my right eye twisted up and out of the way. So I taped the camera into that one. So it might be an odd perspective, but I should get some actual night vision footage at an angle along with it and see through my left eye. But at the same time, that DNT will record, which I can figure out how to do between now and tomorrow morning. And also record footage in thermal on that. So hopefully this year I finally will get some content out of shooting it Moons Out, but I'll probably screw it up. So we'll see.
So Moons Out, the match that Dave is talking about, for anybody who hasn't heard of, is the Moons Out Goons Out match, which I'm going to say is like probably the largest night vision match in the country.
I would say so.
And so it's set up just like a standard, what I would call a standard 3-day or any major competition, but it's all shot in the dark.
Yeah, no white light, all IR, or now this year thermal. Yeah, it's fun. It's a little physically, I won't say demanding, but like if you consider throwing a kettlebell, as part of your stage physically demanding, fine, then it's demanding, but it's a good time. I've had fun with it.
Yeah, that's one of the bucket list matches I kind of want to go to, especially since I started to get more and more into night vision.
That reason alone, I will say it's worth going to at least once if you can get in, because this year it filled up in 60 seconds.
Dang.
I mean, yeah, and I think there's 200 plus shooters, I think. Yeah, it's nuts, but worth trying for.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier before we came on the air, and I was saying that so Dirt Racer in the Rumble comments says, where's this match at? And the match is in West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's the range. Not Peacemaker.
But I was saying I remember when a lot of the other like major 3 guns would do the kind of the same thing where it'd be like 5 to 10 minutes or and they'd be sold out.
Right.
So it is awesome to see matches filling up again. And,
there you go. It's Echo Valley Training Center in West Virginia. The closest place to stay is actually Winchester, Virginia, which I think it's like 15, 20 minutes. It's not bad. But yeah, Echo Valley Training Center. It's a cool built in the mountains of Appalachia. It's cool.
Yeah, that is That is awesome. It is too bad that their machine gun bill is currently jammed up. But
that was going to get interesting, especially with next door. They were just up to take over.
But we can talk more about that at another time. I'm going to come back because I need to talk to you more, Dave, about running the invert rig.
Sure.
I remember seeing that for the first time like 10 years ago. Probably 10 years ago.
Wow. Was it really?
I don't know. I just remember seeing it. I was like, man, those things look so cool. And never bought one. Because
well, like I said, you would come back, hit on it. I've got one. I've got two, actually. So, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I want to come back and talk about that later because I'm like, those seem to be pretty legit. Garth, did you do anything with guns?
Not a lot to do with actual guns. Did a fair bit of emailing about the show later today. So talking to all our fine listeners out there. Been taking it pretty easy this week. As you can see, my name is Staples. I earned 13 of them this past week at State Darts while I was saving a box of puppies from a garage fire, and a beam fell down and hit me in the head. Now I have 13 staples in my head. So,
ouch.
That's the story we're going with today.
That's the story I'm going to go with today.
I heard a different story.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I heard a different story.
Fine. I slipped getting up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night on my underwear on a wet floor in a hotel bathroom and put 13 staples in my head because of it.
That's actually not where I was going with it either. Me and Dooley
go with the puppies.
Last night.
Well, I know go with the puppies, but I knew no one would believe me. So,
oh, yep. So, Joe, have you done anything?
Not too much. Just starting some prep work, research on a new build that I think I'm going to do. I'm not going to put anything out there yet on what I'm working on, but doing some looking around, trying to figure out what I want to do, looking at parts and seeing what's in stock in different places. But
yeah, I this week was actually fairly productive for me. I a while back had to send a Mediator 2 and a plate back to Gideon. There was we ran into some just a little bit of a spec issue on a plate that I was trying out from them and got that back. So I have a Mediator 2 mounted to my M&P metal, and
Nice.
It has been 70 degrees here, so I actually got to hit the range with that for a little bit and put a couple hundred rounds through that M&P with the mailbox on it, and did very much so love that thing. I liked it. And then I went back and I have I shot my favorite pistol optic of all time. I've shot a lot of them. I know that Joe and Garth have heard me go through my like finding the pistol optic I like the most saga, because I started with an RMR and then tried a bunch of different ones, and it's like, okay, yep, RMR, and I didn't like the blue Trigicon Q.
Yep.
Then went through a handful of others. I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy a Delta Point Pro because that's what SIG put their footprint for, because
right,
Army contract things that never came to fruition. And so I got a Delta Point Pro, and I did not like that optic at all. Like I had two pistols that were two 320s. One had an RMR and one had a the Delta Point, and I would go back and forth and be like, I just like same grip modules, everything. I was like, I just can't shoot this gun as fast. And it was a 5-inch gun and heavier. And by all rights, I should have been able to shoot it faster. But that optic just did not agree with my eyeballs.
Wow.
And Vulcan, you are not the only one on Rumble. I see there's one or two in there, but or not on Rumble, or Vulcan Rumble, like on YouTube. There are a handful over there. We're probably going to get another strike from YouTube because we got a strike talking about buffers on YouTube a couple weeks ago.
What the
And,
hell?
they're dangerous.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we were talking with Frytech about magnetic buffers, and that was
Yeah.
a bridge too far.
God.
But anyways, no, the Gideon Storm, it's a Delta Point footprint
Okay.
and is a giant squarish window. And that is my favorite pistol optic of all time. Like, I've run a lot of the different ones, even some of the Gideons, the Swamp Fox, the Delta Points, the RMRs. But that Storm is kind of hands down my favorite.
Oh, now I see it.
I was rather amazed at how well that thing worked out.
Is the window like as big or bigger than the Delta Point? It looks like it's huge.
It's bigger.
It's bigger.
Like, it's massive.
Yeah, it looks huge. Holy shit.
It's amazing.
Damn. I've got a couple of their Gideons, and I love that on my 2011 and my VP9, which is huge. Like, it's a huge enough window, like, because it's like the SRO. But yeah, that looks just huge. Holy hell.
Yeah, it's like a squared off SRO.
Okay. That's cool.
Like, I had Joe look through it last night, and Joe was like, it does seem clearer even after shooting it.
Dude, their stuff is crazy clear for as affordable as it is, and I love it.
Correct.
I've been enjoying all the Gideons I've had so far.
Yeah. And then, of course, we just got in their Mediator XLs, which is night vision capable.
I've not used mine on nods yet. I've got it. It's sitting here. I won't pull it up because it's live, but I've got my B&T GHM9.
Oh, I'm going to pull up a gun here in a little bit, and it's live, so we'll get kicked from YouTube. When that happens, that's fine. But no, because I have my Mediator XL on my PCC right now because I'm going to run it for competition this year.
Yeah.
But I got asked if I had looked at it under nods yet, so I threw on my tubes and went into my dark room, which is also my downstairs basement bathroom, and my wife came downstairs and looked at me and went, "Did you just come out of the bathroom with?" Never mind. I was like,
if you have pants on, everything's good.
It's dark in there.
I had pants on. It's like, what happened? And I was like, I was looking at something. And she went, I'm just not even going to ask.
Yeah, I'm letting it go. Walk away.
Like, that's just my husband doing husband things. He's over here going, yep, okay, nods and a rifle. All right, whatever. So I know that everybody here, our big news that we were giving away that Garth has been working diligently on is tonight is the night. We're not going to do it now.
No, not yet.
But we are going to give away this exact rifle, like this very one that's in my hands, which is a High Point HP-15.
Yeah.
Solid.
So for anyone who did not know what it is that is, or this package is, because we're doing a full package for this. This is a slightly less than new, I believe is how Garth put it.
Yes, less than new.
In the media blitz for this. This rifle was sent to us. I did I put probably about 2,000 rounds through it. I went and shot an Achilles heel tactical class with it. Joe and I went out and did that. We shot, just used it for a bunch of different drills and training around here. I will get into, so we're going to do a little bit of the review with it. We'll talk to Dave as we go through. We'll talk about my experiences shooting it. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about the package that we are sending to one of you lucky listeners that has put in, has gone through the requirements to be eligible for this drawing.
That's right. One of you lucky people is going to get a part of Nick's package.
What a way to put it.
So I'm going to start from the front. When we got this, I got this rifle in last summer. And the very first thing I did with it was I did not clean it. I did not do anything with it. I think I took it out in the cardboard box and Joe and I were teaching a carbine class.
Nice.
And I pulled it out of the box, put a red dot on it, loaded a magazine, and laid down behind it. And started zeroing it with the rest of the class. Like, hey, we're going to tell you guys what to do. And I will be honest, kind of fell on its face for a little while.
It did not want to run.
Um,
We were looking at each other like, what's going on?
and then I pulled it apart and I went, oh, this is why. Because I did not do like proper PCIs and PCCs for pre-combat inspections and pre-combat checks. I just slapped a mag in it and said, let her rip, tater chip. And it was full of packing grease, which if you're shipping a rifle for storage or anything like that, makes a ton of sense because you don't want it to rust or go bad on the shelf, which is great. It is, however, sometimes not conducive to firing. So I dumped a bunch of lube on it and got it up and running, and then came home and went, okay, this is going in the sonic cleaner. And I dropped the internals in a sonic cleaner and cleaned them off, ran a bore snake down the tube, and went out the next week and put about 300 rounds through it, just running drills. And that was my only hiccup with it, was straight up it came packed in grease, which is not something that I'm not going to say it's bad. That's hey, you get it, you should wipe it down before you use it, lube it, oil it, which really you should do with any gun parts.
I have done that exact same thing with about any gun that I get out of the box. I could take the time to take it apart and clean it. No, I'm going straight to the range and I'm going to get mad at myself. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to clean it. Then I'm going to go back and it's going to work and it's going to run. So, and I'm willing to bet half the chat does the same thing. They're like, screw it. Let's just see if it runs out of the box.
Yep.
Because then I don't have to clean it if it does.
Yep. I'm just as guilty.
And so did that. I will say one of the things that I was very, very impressed with, and I know that because I've had Joe and Garth both shoot it as well. You know, we all put rounds through it. It was an incredibly accurate, or is, not was, but
Until he bored the barrel out, yeah.
An incredibly accurate rifle. Like, especially for what we had there. When we were on the line, we had a couple IWI. We had an IWI Zion that day. Couple of my custom builds. Another, I think it was a LE Saint, and you know, like a handful, and then just a handful of other you know, reputable manufacturers that would be, you know, kind of that mid-tier. Yep, these are going to be solid guns. And it actually printed the tightest groups of the day.
That's awesome.
And I was just down behind it, shooting off the magazine, not using bags or anything like that. And I am not the world's greatest shooter by any means. But
certainly better than average.
Maybe. So depends on the day.
Absolutely does.
Then you know, we shot it. We would just take it to range days to go out whenever we were doing practice and drills, and went out and just kept putting time behind it to kind of get a feel for the rifle. And Dave, I know you and I have talked, and I said, people always ask, what is it? And what did I say? Because I actually opened the GunCon range day with one of these this year. I think I said, it's an AR.
Yeah, the first shots. It's an AR because it's exactly what it is. It's an AR. It's amazing.
And for anybody listening, it's a. I mean, this is a 16-inch rifle with a 15-inch handguard, and you know, M-lock handguard. It's an AR-15 with a carbine length gas system, so it runs like an AR-15 with a carbine length gas system.
Yep.
I did not take the muzzle device off this and run it suppressed. Which is an oddity for me. I realized as I go through talk about this, like, I didn't even put a can on it. I just ran it with the A2 birdcage. And then we went and Joe and I took it out and we shot the Achilles Heel Tactical class with it. And Joe, what would you say? Because I know I was shooting it, but we kind of watch what we do a lot of times and see how equipment runs.
I mean, you ended up having to clean it again. You didn't get all the. Didn't we have to go through the buffer?
No,
we
that
had
was
to go through something.
I pulled the bolt out and just lubed it again.
Yeah, you were having a little bit of issue with it.
About 500 rounds in that day.
Yeah, and that's after all the other rounds all summer. But it ran. It did what it was supposed to do. Especially on that line where you and I were the oddities, and we've talked about this after the class in one of the other shows. But everybody else is up there with their tricked out Daniel, everything they got, and think there's all these
just super cool, super badass
there
stuff.
with a M4 clone and the high point, and we let one guy look at it, and he's like, looks at the logo, and he's like, "Oh, here, take this bag, like it's gonna."
Oh no, because he thought it was a Hodge rifle. He thought it was Hodge Defense.
Bite
This is so awesome, but I said it's a high point, and he acted like it hurt his credit score by him touching it.
That's the dumb shit I can't stand. Like, it's funny, but so I can't stand it. I'm like, you think you're that much better? Like, piss off, dude. Come on.
It's an AR-15. It's what is it? $450 ish. What do you guys get?
$500 MSRP.
$500.
I've seen a few other people review it, and I think the biggest thing that I saw is they're like, it shoots out of its class. Like, for a $500 rifle, they were super impressed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen a few people review them online, and that was their thing. They're like, yeah, it's a high point. It's an AR-15, but it's shooting. Like, they were very impressed with it. Like, so yeah, I mean, there's the meme jokes and stuff about, the high point stuff, and I said it when we first got it. I said it after we shot it at GunCon. If you can't build an AR-15 that runs out of the box, you shouldn't be making any sort of firearm.
Right.
Because, I mean, it'd be like, if you can't, it'd be like a car manufacturer trying to make, or building a vehicle, and they can't figure out how to build a V8. Like, there's 8 billion of them out there. It's not hard to follow the plan. Yeah, if you want to start tweaking it and getting into some of that stuff to shoot half MOA groups and stuff like that, you can fine tune them, but it runs, it fires, and like Nick said, it's not a scatter gun. It's a better quality than what we hand our soldiers.
Very much so.
Damn.
And that's where I really like to jump on the bandwagon about the whole thing. Like Nick said, we all get to take turns shooting it throughout the year and stuff. And like I said, shoots a good group, shot like an AR should shoot. And if everyone has that issue where it has the high point stamp on it, man, I encourage you to go buy it more, because that'll just piss off any guy you go to a competition match or what have you, just to be like, I just outshot you with a high point. Suck it. And then you can mic drop, essentially. And I mean, just for the petty guys out there that say, well, I'd never shoot it because it's a high point. Well, screw off, dude. I mean,
well, I know that I think Dave has even stolen my my comment about.
I didn't steal it. I just used it a fair amount at SHOT Show.
Feel free to steal and use it. We need to stop treating people who see this and they're like, oh, sweet, I got this rifle, and stop acting like, oh, this is so beneath everyone, and just be excited that people are at the range with it. Like,
correct.
It might be the equivalent of a clapped out Ford Ranger, but like the Danger Rangers still exist and everybody loves them.
Yeah. I continue to use that quote at Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg. I was there for like, I don't know, 5 or 7 days. And that show, for us, it's like a mini NRA or micro NRA. So you're just getting massive people you're talking to. So it's just the education side of it. And guys would come up and go, oh, you guys are making ARs? I didn't realize that. Or they'd go, I knew you're making them. I wanted to see them. And then they asked what the price, and we talk about it. And I would routinely throw it out there. I'm like, look, dude, if you can afford that super badass thing over there, cool. If you can't, get this thing, take it, and have fun with it. The best one was like these 2 kids came up that were 18, 19 years old. They didn't know jack about ARs. They were totally into it though. And I mean, I went on a whole dissertation with them of like, he asked me, why is ours so much less than most everybody else's? I was like, the real big point. I was like, you ready for this? He's like, yeah. I went, marketing bullshit. He was like, what? Yeah, it's marketing bullshit's a lot of it, man. I'm like, there's only so many outfits making uppers and lowers, only so many outfits making barrels, only so many outfits making, gas blocks, gas tubes, all that shit. I'm like, dude, we're sourcing our stuff from the same place as everybody else. And then our team assembles it in house. I was like, so buy what you want, man. I don't care. But then those two kids, I then encouraged how they wanted a specific build. I said, cool, buy this thing, have fun with it. Then go to this site and buy whatever style upper you're after and use the lower steel that you have here. And they were like, mind just blown. Like, whoa, it's so awesome.
And I'm going to say this, like, yes, you can afford it, especially if you're just getting into it. If you can afford the whiz bang Noveski, like, Brad, man, more power to you.
Yeah.
Still buy a rifle like this, and then buy 2 cases of 5.56.
Absolutely.
And go book yourself an intro to carbine class and then another carbine class.
Yeah. Put the work in.
And then,
or even having a little money left over to buy a semi-decent dot instead of buying the cheapest thing, like that. More what most guys, if you take a random kid, a random dude off the street and hand him a High Point, hand him a Daniel Defense, a Noveski, a custom build, they're most likely going to shoot the same groups if they're shooting the same class.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, you might get to the point where you're going to outshoot that High Point. I doubt it.
As Gideon Optics in the chat says, High Point AR is peak AR. Fight me.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's got better quality control than their plates.
Ooh.
No, it's a great gun. Whoever wins it is going to enjoy it, and I hope they shoot the barrel out of it. I hope it gets abused.
Yep. And that's like, so part of this when we talk about, we'll go into a little bit of the package right now. And as I go through here, I know there's one thing that this gun is really missing, and we didn't include it in this. And it's not a can, it's a VZ grip, because the unique features of VZ grips that are machined from a solid block of G10. It is great because it's durable and doesn't get slippery when covered with mud, blood, or sweat. The 17-degree grip angle in a wide variety of textures, from mild to extreme, as well as color options and shorty versions are also available. 1911 grips with extreme customizability, standard thumb notches, safety cuts, bottle profiles, and more. More than 25 textures and 27 colors are available. And there's one coupon code that is good for 15% off all handgun and rifle grips, and that code is AR-15 Pod 15. And they even make grips for the Daniel Defense H9.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep. But that's the one thing this is missing. So when we started talking about this, and I brought up to the guys, and I said, hey, we should give this rifle away and go through for people and kind of give back to the listeners with it, because we got it sent to us, so let's pass it forward. I said I really wanted to do, instead of just like, hey, here's the rifle we tested, I thought we should do a full package. So I have long said that if you're going to have a rifle, it needs to first have a sling on it.
Yep.
Because you need to have a retention device for your gun. So having the sling is important. It needs to have a way to aim it. So it has an optic. And this is just a cheap, red dot. And then the last thing, this is a me thing. I think a gun should have a white light. So this has a Streamlight, ProTech, and Streamlight's a great light. It might not be the real fancy Surefire Scout X3 or X600 or whatever, but
gets it done.
It does the job.
I have several.
And,
I watched what was wondering about the FRT that you were going to drop in there too.
No, I did not put an FRT in.
Those are too low production yet right now, or hard to come by. They'd just be thrown away or given away.
Plow Guy Dave in the comments says a lot of people don't know or forget that High Point is 100% American made.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and they don't have to worry about INS raiding their shop. Look at you, Bear Creek.
Oh shit.
Well, Nicholas, since I was feeling, oh dang it, what am I doing here?
I don't
Feeling so generous about things, I thought, you know what? I have a spare VZ grip. Why don't we throw that on the gun? So we are going to include a VZ grip on this gun as well.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
So
that's fancy.
we're going to swap it out. I'll bring it down this weekend.
Well, that will not work because I won't be here.
I'll bring it down eventually.
So whoever wins it, at some point you'll get your gun.
Yeah, at some point.
Well, at some point they might get that, or they might get it in a separate package.
There you go.
But no, we have this, and you're also going to get an assortment of 5 different magazines, because magazines are important, but as I am being charitable and generous, I am not just going to go through and grab a stack of 5 of one type of magazine, because as we all know, I have many of the magazines.
Well, that's
So
right.
there's some KCIs, there's some Lancers, I think there's an Amend 2, and those types of things. And oh man,
Look at that.
Clucker Tactical in the comments says he will donate an AR mag carrier to the winner. as well.
This is getting dope.
This is awesome. This is going to be an amazing package to a winner to get. But before we do that, I wanted to go back to talk to Dave, because Dave has something that I wanted to talk to him about. We alluded to earlier, and that is that invert.
Yeah, the invert bandolier.
So, Joe, Garth, are you guys familiar with the invert?
No.
So, the invert bandolier is a chest rig that may be the perfect thing for Garth.
That's how you get me sucked into buying a lot of shit. Hey, this is the perfect thing for you, buddy. All right, I'll try it. Hey, this is the.
I'm gonna show you, because what I will do now is I will share the screen. So I have never actually run one of these.
Yeah,
I just know that when I first saw them, I went, man, these things look really cool, because they are different. As instead of pulling up off your belt, this is a chest rig that isn't really a standard chest rig. So it goes from your non-firing shoulder around your body like a sling would. So it's the opposite of a sling, or like a sling bag.
Opposite direction of your sling.
Yep. But they have them with, where you have 3 rifle mags on them. They do make them that have, Glock mags or anything for doing PCC stuff, and, MP5 mags and those things that are made to be held upside down. So you just pull straight down into the gun, which is a slightly more efficient manner to do it than pulling up and out. Did I lose anyone? Okay. Oh,
Nope.
Dave's pulling his out. Perfect.
Well, one of them at least, yeah.
I'm going to do this and give Dave the solo layout. Oh, his MP5 mag with the proper Die Hard 2 tape. On the
That's
mag.
right. Hell yeah. Yeah. So no, I mean, as you can see, it literally is just a bandolier, almost sling-like. You can configure them with multiple mags. I think the MP5 one here, I've got 3 mags on it. And then they call it the revolver pack, just a pack in the back. I've stuffed some MP5 specific shit in this one. I think on my AR one, I've thrown a tourniquet in there, and I don't like a neck gaiter just because of like slings cutting your neck. But no, just the fact of you have those mags right there. You come in, strip it out, slap it in. It's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. You're not doing this like awkward, like get my head out of the way, pull out the chest rig, just that slide down and then in. So it's all right there in your workspace. They're pretty slick, man. I mean, my only real concern, I've had this MP5 on a couple years now, and the AR one I've had 6 months, is there is like elastic retention in these mag pouches. So how long is that really going to last? Like that shit will break down eventually over time, but you can still outfit these things with bungee cords to go over your mag, so you can still keep the retention that way. So you flick that one off and then pull your magazine out, get it in, gives you a little extra retention if the body itself dies down eventually. But no, it's super comfortable. It's If you run it in the summertime, it's nowhere near as hot as running a plate carrier, because there's a whole lot less mass to it. It does have a third strap. I think this is tucked away that you can buckle it in the middle, so you can keep it more secure, so it's not sliding all over the place. But then they even have one of the pictures, so I can see it in the other screen. You can Velcro it up, and it gives you a higher retention point for that backside, just keeping it secure. I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm 2 of these things in, and might even do a third for the GHM9. It's a pretty slick, minimalist setup. I mean, easy thing you can just throw in your car if you're running around, with a truck gun or something.
So I know that when I look at this, like the bandolier kit for their sub gun that does Glock, Strybog, B&T mags, they also have a third mag on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, no, that mine's got it as well. That comes with it. I think
the med pack, and then there you can see where it will attach underneath the other arm so that you have that going around. And obviously the variety of colors. It's just, I remember seeing those and thinking, these are so awesome. Like, they look so cool. It's like doing it for the Graham days. And
it's totally some cool G.I. Joe, LARPing shit. But the reality is, it does work really, really well. I mean, you throw a jacket over the thing, you can still quickly get to your mags, get them out, get them in a gun, back into action. I think they're pretty legit. And
even as a kind of a low profile kit.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be a low profile, and if you ever had something where you had to be in low profile and were wearing, say, a jacket, you could wear that with the bag in front. And it just looks like you're wearing a crossbody fanny pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
So that might be a good thing for if somebody wanted to keep something in their vehicle to go with.
I mean, and it's cool. They sell them in like a bunch of configurations, or you can build them from scratch the way you want. Because I think the AR one I bought a pre-configured one that a 3-gunner designed. That I don't know if he works with them or knows them really well. But then the MP5 one, I just built it my way. I was like, I'm going to put more mags on the thing, and the revolver pack just seemed cool to use and useful. Yeah. So, yeah, it's worth checking out, man.
Total sense. I just know that when you posted like your gear loadout, everyone else is looking at like, oh man, look at that. It's the PVS 21s and the DNT. And I'm like, look at that invert.
That's awesome.
Which is how you know where my autism goes.
Right. I look at the 21s and I'm like, the invert's really cool. I should have laid out better,
Yeah, it's because I will admit I'm a nerd and I look at that stuff and I'm like, oh man, that's really cool.
I'm with you. I'm totally with you, dude.
Yes, Dr. Scary Guy, they do make a invert specifically for Scorpion mags.
Yep.
Because he says he looks angrily at a pile of Scorpion mags behind him. So there you go. We don't have an affiliate code with them or anything. It was just I saw it on Dave's Facebook post and I went, oh, I want to talk to you about that because you're like the one guy I know who's actually ran them.
I mean, like the AR one, I used it at Ohio Range Day just this past year. I did the helo, and that was my mag retention. And it's crazy. Like you first think about it, it's like, okay, get the mag out. It's easy. Get the mag back in because when you're in the helo, dump pouch fills up really quick. I was like, man, one-handed. I'm like, let's see. And it's like, oh, damn, it's in there. Okay, grab the next one out and go. So I mean, one-handed operation. It's pretty slick, man.
And with fair movement, I mean, like you can bounce around. They're not coming out. They're pretty.
No, they're not coming out. They're not coming out.
They have that stupid retention strap.
I bought that with the MP5. I didn't with the AR because how well they've held up with MP5, and I took them all off.
Okay.
But like I said, I had no concerns going into helo and having them in there facing downwards because it's like if they fall off, I'm waiting till the end of the day to clip my mags if I can find them, And no, they all stayed put. So it's a pretty solid piece of kit. I think it is pretty dope.
No, That is awesome because we all need a way, it's just like I was talking with slings or anything like that. We need a way to retain what we're carrying on us. And one of the best ways to do that is with Clicker Tactical Holster. If you're in need of reliable custom Kydex holster, Clicker Tactical is your one-stop shop. Using premium USA source material, Clicker Tactical will build you a holster in a variety of styles and colors with light and laser options available. Whether you're in law enforcement, a competitive shooter, or an everyday gun enthusiast, trust that Clicker Tactical provide every firearm owner has access to top tier and personalized holsters, as well as custom and quality products you can't get anywhere else. Use code AR-15 podcast for 10% off at cleckertactical.com. And guys, we are going to do one other upgrade to this rifle as we go through here. Instead of shipping with this cashed out dot that we have that has been through, I think, 5 rifles now. Oh, good puppy.
Mine's awake
You're
now.
going to ship it with a brand new Mediator 2. So brand new in the box, Mediator 2. But you will have Mediator 2 optic coming with that as well. So, guys, this is going to be a package that you will be able to go compete with. You can defend your house with. You can do anything you want with that thing. And Mick in the YouTube chat, the deadline was 8 p.m.
So if you bought your $25 hat before 8 p.m., congratulations. You were getting about, I don't know, I'm going to speculate probably a $900 to $1,000 package here.
Damn. That's sweet.
Yes. So, Joe, why don't we go ahead and run that through? If you have that up. He's like, oh, you put me on the spot.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just got to get it where I need it.
So as he's pulling that up, I will go through here. Bob, you did send us one. I just hadn't mounted it to the rifle because I had been going through doing the other stuff. So this will get set through here. And the only thing you will need to purchase for yourself is ammo. And then obviously, if you are the winner after this goes through, you'll have to get a hold of us. And then we will ship it to the FFL in the state you are a resident, as long as it is legal to own this in the state you are a resident of.
That was a stipulation of. So.
Puppy.
It's your puppy. Everyone loves a good dog.
He can just get obnoxiously loud at times.
Me too.
Come here. What are you doing? What are you barking at?
Wait,
All right.
I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I'll remove that.
Yeah. I wanted this one.
It was Central Time, Mick. I am sorry. But he says, he was like, well, I'm in Mountain Time, so I'm guessing it was Eastern. And no, even though you are on God's time, we did it on Central Time Zone.
I do enjoy Mountain Time more than Central Time.
As do I. And guys, I know that we go through and we talk about some of these events we go to because we talked about GunCon, which is coming up again. Get signed up to go there. I'm not sure if any of us are going to be able to make it to go there this year. It's not. Army stuff's getting in the way.
I gotcha.
And but we will be at Goals.
Be there too.
Well, Nick will be at Goals. Maybe Joe.
Yeah, I'm planning on vehicles, barring any catastrophes.
I mean, if it rains, I know a guy with a plane, and I'll try to be there in 2 hours.
All right, can we see my screen?
I have it added to stage now.
With a list of names?
Got it?
Hopefully we're not missing anybody. If we are, too bad.
I
right, shit happens.
Before I sent it, so. Oh my god!
All right.
Oh.
So yes, we can see the list at that we have up here. We have what
Now I see.
37, I believe.
37 entries.
I was kind of hoping this would let me go large or go full screen, but
Oh, I can make it.
no, I mean because it's bigger than my screen.
Yeah, it's a long list.
So, that being said, are you ready to call this, Nick?
I am ready. So let's go ahead and get this sent out. So as we go through here, if you've seen us do this before, we did it once before. And now we have the horse race going live here as we go through. It's coming through, and we have our horses going out. They're going through the race.
No, he can't win. I told him that gingers were eliminated. I told him that gingers were there's a clause where he can't win.
Oh
I
man!
swear to God.
Oh my God.
No.
Poor bastard.
All right.
So the winner is Eric Jensen. So
Don't clap for him.
Don't clap.
congratulations, and well, we will be in contact with you.
Yeah, we have his contact info.
Yeah, I have his contact info.
Nice. That's kick ass. That's a sweet package to get. Damn.
Yes, it is, and that will be, and I do know that it will be going to a. He will use it, but
Even better.
that is awesome, and we are happy to have that. Now, as we go through here, so we did the rifle giveaway. We can throw this now, and I really don't feel bad about scratches on it now.
It's gonna show up.
Chuck it over your shoulder.
It's gonna show up nice and dirty. And we're not shipping it, so I don't know. Come and get it.
Oh, he will. He just asked. He's like, "Are you serious?" But
Well, I mean, yeah. How often do you win shit like that? When you do win something, you really got to question, like, did I really just win something? Like this is for real?
yes.
I mean, and win something badass? Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's way awesome.
So, no, as we go through here, I know we talked a little bit about goals and places we're going to be, but we did our giveaway, and congratulations to Eric, and thank you to everyone who bought hats and went through with this. Guys, I know the hats are going to be coming out, and we'll get those shipped out to you soon.
We will. I'll get all that rolling. So don't feel bad. I mean, you still got a hat out of the thing. We're not taking any money out of this, okay? So
yeah, actually, we received nothing for this. Even the cost of the hat was just the cost of the hat. So it's this was 100% like you guys bought some swag to help support us, and we are giving back to you guys, our listeners, because well, we do love and care for each and every one of you.
But Eric apparently did Joe. So.
Well,
that's just because we know him.
Right. Yeah. I got a Snapchat earlier saying he's just looking forward to winning it, and I'm like, screw you. There's a no gingers clause.
Oh, and thank you to AR Drew for the $20 Rumble rant for Garth's bathroom injury fund.
Thank you. You want to see this thing? It's gnarly. Let me get my other camera up here.
Let's see.
It's not as bad, I guess, anymore.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good, dude.
It was something.
Ouch.
You know, now I'm not saying this because we're not going to advocate giving this away, but maybe at some point. I know the next thing from High Point that I am exceedingly excited to get my hands on.
Oh, shit.
No, and I know it probably won't be until the next range day I go to. And that is one of the High Point cans, because we haven't talked about that yet. Because at SHOT Show, well, I brought it up at SHOT Show that you guys did release cans. We shot the Inland at GunCon, Joe, but I have not shot the Hush Point yet.
Yeah, what's wrong thing? I don't keep statistics or the details of those things memorized because I just have enough crap in my head. But yeah, the Hush Point 22 is our 22 can. That is actually out now. I think we just shipped some more just the other day too. But now what I have live on the site is the Hush Point 45. And that's the new one you saw at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
And actually the one I have put on the website, the two of them are the same two that were at SHOT Show and at the GOA show. Yeah, monocore 45 can, but you'll get two host adapters, one in 5.78x28 for all of our 45, 40, and 10 mil guns, and then you'll get a half 28 host thread, so you can put it on our 9mm and 380 options, and obviously other guns that you might have that are half 28. Yeah, Yeah, these guys, I think I finished the manual up. It was before SHOT Show, so they went to printing. Box art was printing. As far as I know, I think we're just waiting to get delivery on the first batch and start pushing them out to our distributors. And the price point on these things is $440.
Solid.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all made. This thing is made completely in house, unlike the ARs. Like I said, we source the ARs and we do the final build in the ARs. But these suppressors are completely made in house. Well, like the host end caps or something like that you have machined for us. But the tube, the monocore, it's all us.
So I watched what has been beating me up on this. Do you think the 22 can would be safe on a 17 Hornet?
I believe yes, it is. I just saw that chat pop in too. I got 7. Well, we have listed 17 Mach 2, 17 HMR, and 17 WSM.
All right. So while you guys keep talking, I'm going to look up 17 WSM.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where in the line. I think when you get into 17s, I don't know them well enough to tell you from one to the other. Like the Mach 2, I hadn't heard about that till they're like, oh, we got to put this on there that you can definitely run that through it. They're not 5.7 rated. That's been kind of a bummer for some people. I know we've run 5.7 through them. Just the can's just not built for it, really, truly. So sorry. Go get the Hush Point 45 for that one.
I would exercise caution. So 17 Hornet is at 50,000 psi cut pressure, and the 17 Wisdom is about 33. So
Dang.
I would exercise caution. Next one, Klecker asked is, are they serviceable, Dave?
Yeah, because they're monocore designs. So you guys unscrew and the monocore comes straight out. Well, on the 22 and the Hush Point 22, the monocore is a separate piece from your end cap and your host cap. On the Hush Point 45, your end cap and the monocore is all one piece. But still, monocore design, take it out, clean it up. So yes, it is serviceable.
Very cool.
And still doing our warranty that we're going to cover the thing as long as you don't intentionally destroy it and shoot at it as a target, we're going to cover it for you. So,
yeah.
Oh, boy. You guys went full retard, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I had a guy years ago at SHOT Show. He asked me, he said, hey, he goes, I want to shoot a C9 at the time. He goes, I want to shoot a C9 at 1,000 yards. And I was like, okay, I'll be honest, dude. And I was like, somebody's done it. There's a dude on YouTube. He put the video out there, all one great long take of him setting his balloon up, him shooting the C9, lobbing that thing, hitting the balloon, driving out there, verifying. I was like, so you could do better production value, but it's been done. And he goes, oh, no, you misunderstand. I want to shoot the C9. It'll be my target at 1,000 yards. I just looked at it. I'm like, dude, get out of here. He's like, what? I was like, I'm not saying you shit. He's like, what? If you want to destroy my product intentionally, I was like, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, go buy it yourself. I was like, I'll be no part of it. What if I put the video out there? I said, good for you. I can't stop you. Yeah.
It doesn't help us.
Right. I was like, but I'm not sending you shit.
No,
like,
actually, I was referring to your gold 5.56 pistol, which I hadn't been on the site in a while. So I went to check your suppressors out, and then I wandered over there. And I went, I know a few guys who'd buy that.
Man, the pistol and the rifle, the gold both. It's not my thing, but man, they look kind of cool. Like they do look good.
I still remember Tony Simon from Second is for Everyone. The Second Amendment is for everyone. Tony Simon has a great, amazing organization in New Jersey. And he does a lot to help people get into guns and do all those things. Tony is a large individual.
Yes, he is.
Good dude. He went kind of viral a couple of years ago, running over himself with a scooter at SHOT Show.
Oh, he was doing like wheelies with it, man.
Yeah. And he is also black. And he picks up the gold high point and is like, oh yes, I need this. And as he's talking, somebody walks up behind him and plays the smoke detector chirp noise. And I was just like, that was a thing I just saw happen. It was one of his co-hosts from his show. Which also, speaking of shows, we have some listeners who now have their own show that they started, guys. Did you know that?
Oh shit.
No.
Is that the Rimfire dude? The Rimfire one?
Yep. So AR Drew and the Gat Lab, and I know that I'm going to be forgetting at least one other in there. They started Rimfire Radio.
Oh, I dig that. I'm gonna be checking that out for sure.
It's better than those clowns on AK-47 radio.
Oh gosh, have you listened to those guys? No, I was on their show and I don't listen to them.
No.
Yes. But and Dusky and Dr. Scary Guy as well. They all are on Rimfire Radio together.
Oh shit. All right.
Is that a firearms radio network?
Yes, I believe so. Episode 3 should drop soon, they're saying. So they are 3 episodes in. But guys, that's awesome. I am super happy to hear you guys are putting stuff out.
Oh yeah.
And that
Cool.
is amazing because you like, yes, thanks for like AR Drew says, thanks for the shout out. Sean has not accepted us yet. But
Dude, if he has my shit show on there, come on.
but
Have you seen some of the shows he lets on there?
hi, we're the
Have you
AR-15
seen
podcast.
Yeah.
But no, it is definitely awesome to see you guys getting more. People talk about the creator space being crowded, and it's not. We're always looking for more good people because we want to get the word out and get more people into shooting. However we do that is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And aliens will always be best, Dave.
Always. Always.
And there's a reason why both of us were excited for the Frankie. Yes. Dave sent me a picture, and that is the exact time I was thinking of.
Picture Tony, yeah, with the gold AR.
Yep. But no, they could never have enough people in it, and bring it over to Rumble because Google will hate you. So set up something on YouTube and then bring it to Rumble.
Yep.
And we will work for that as well. Now, Dave, you talked about your podcast, so let's give a shout out to yours. Let's talk about Live Fire Media.
Yeah, it's my shit show of me and Hunter Elliott from rangeshot.com. He and I have been friends in a long time. Met him at SHOT Show, and we both, I know we like a lot of similar things, but we also disagree on a shit ton of things. So I was like, dude, why don't we do a show? Just hang out and bullshit. Another buddy is starting to kind of join in a little more with me because the whole big thing is my whole thing with guns has come from movies like Aliens, Predator, Terminator, video games from old NES days to I've been a PC nut since Doom, and I still play all that shit up to now. So that's still a huge factor in my life. And so it's like, yeah, the Life of Media show, it's not just a gun thing. It's also what draws us into it. So we're going to talk about movies a lot of times. We did a deep dive on the Running Man movies a couple weeks ago, from the remake to the original Schwarzenegger version. We reference, I don't know, man, virtually everything. We've gone on weird tirades about music. I mean, D&D, like just
I've enjoyed
everything,
it,
man.
Like I've enjoyed all the episodes of it that I've listened to, and it's so I'm down. I think it's
awesome. Great. Thanks, man.
Rancher says it's the only reason he wants a Mark 23 is because of Metal Gear Solid.
No, because it was always cool before that, but it helps too. Metal Gear Solid helps. I won't lie.
See, like when I look back, there's like I've never been an anime nerd, anything like that, but like I can respect some of it.
Right.
Like the IWI Jerichos from Cowboy Bebop. I'm like, okay, I get why people want those.
Yep.
So I want to, like me, I still don't have it for whatever reason, but I want to get an original Beretta 25.
Okay.
And a Walther PPK.
Yep. I gotcha.
Because both of those are the original James Bond guns.
Yep.
Because originally he carried a Beretta 25 caliber, and they said you need something with more power, and made him take the Walther PP.
But which even that, and the Beretta, you don't ever see him use it because it's pretty much the beginning of the movie. He trades it in, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was at the very beginning of Dr. No.
Yeah.
But like I was huge into the novels. It's like I have the full James Bond novel collection.
Nice.
And if you go into that, there's actually one of them where he has a the cover art is a Fitz special revolver.
Huh. Ain't
So
that cool?
a Fitz special, for anyone who doesn't know what they're talking about or doesn't know what I'm talking about, was they cut down, a lot of them were Colts, but it was a Colt like detective special, and it was called the Fitz special because they would bob the hammer and then they would cut the trigger guard off, so you would save time getting your finger to the trigger, so you wouldn't have to place it in the trigger guard.
That's awesome.
Because the 50s were a hell of a time. And that long double action pull was your safety. So there you go. There's our little bit of pop culture referencing.
I like it. I like it.
And like I want a Webley because of Indiana Jones.
I mean, there's so many other movie guns or things that I want, like, working on a RoboCop, turning my Beretta 92 into a RoboCop, because I missed out when a dude actually sold some comps online out there. So it's like, okay, fine, I'll do my own. I'll work on it.
Beretta 93R.
Yeah, which I've given up on that. I'm happy with the 92 and the FRT for the 92. It works well enough. I'm down with that. I mean, or go something a little different. Do
now I wonder if
this thing.
Oh, that looks like a ooh.
What is that?
Anybody? Its base is the Charter Bulldog. But this is Deckard's blaster from Blade Runner. So it's a Bulldog revolver with a Steyr receiver. I mean, like the bolt actually will actuate a little bit.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'll never find the real props. I just 3D printed one because it's cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why I don't have a 3D printer. My wife gets mad at me for all the other dumb shit I'm doing. I would just start printing stuff. Though I've tried to sell her on, hey, we can use it for your plants, but
my wife, my buddies helped me. Well, Sean, we like shooting, and John Patton, they helped me, sent me links of organization stuff to show my wife. So she's like, ooh, you can print this. I'm like, yeah.
Some of Sean's organization stuff he's done.
Oh, he's gone crazy with some of the stuff. It's awesome. I'm gonna
like
follow
all this cable management stuff he did.
Yeah.
His whole wall system. He's got a hexagon system. I'm gonna copy and do some of that stuff in my garage as well. Like it's fun. It's fun.
Like I want to know if the Beretta 92 FRT will work in a Daira Malik.
I have no idea.
That's the Turkish clone of a Beretta 92.
Let's find out.
I mean,
just because I don't want to tear up one of my Berettas.
Well, I mean, like the dude that made them, he said they'll work in like the Berettas and Tauruses. So I mean, if it's basically still a Beretta, like I'm trying to
I'll pull up.
I don't see any reason why I wouldn't.
So this is
like it literally just drops in. It's a little C cup piece that just literally drops in there. So it's riding. You see the trigger actuate a little bit.
Yeah.
It drops in. That's it. So if that pocket's there, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work.
Because these are the Maliks.
Oh, okay. I know what these are now.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a 92, it's gonna work in it.
Yeah. At one time, they were making them for Rock Island Armory.
Nice.
Yeah,
I give it a shot, man.
Yes.
We gotta lose.
I might know somebody at the company.
Look at my shock face.
Hey, send me one of these. Why? Reasons.
Science.
The problem is they know, like, people are starting to know me, and they're like, "What are you gonna do with it?"
Right.
I'm gonna run it way harder than you ever thought about.
That's exactly it.
So speaking of running things way harder than you ever thought about, guys, we're coming up. We're hitting about our normal hour that we do, and I know that we could keep going for many hours into the night to keep discussing
easily.
But, we all know the things that I'm going to start talking about. Guys, we live in interesting times. And there is definitely a need to go get training. Go get medical training. Nobody knows what's about to happen. Look at what happened in Austin, Texas. Like, guys, go get medical training. Number one, go get medical training. And go get training in general. That is very, very important. But before we sign out, and I keep going down my get training rabbit hole that I yell at every week and scream into the ether about. Garth, you got anything to add?
Yeah. If you haven't yet by now, I don't know. You're living under a rock, I guess. I don't know. Go join Patriot Patch. PatriotPatch.co for all your patch going needs. They have the Patch of the Month Club. It's fantastic. You get patches every month from the Patch of the Month Club. It costs under $20. Go sign up today and get your patch soon.
Yes.
That was the March one.
The March Patch of the Month right there in front of us. And it is the Leprechaun with 6 shooters saying, "Do you feel lucky?"
Awesome.
So, Joe, you got anything to add?
Since we mentioned it, go check out the other guys, all the other podcasts that are on the Firearms Radio Network. There's a lot of them out there. You can find a lot of them. If you just go to our website, AR-15podcast.com, we have a link to a lot of them. I do have to get the Rimfire one up there. I didn't realize they were out there. Like them, share them, find them on their Instagrams, their Rumbles, their Facebook. Like them, share their stuff. Just keep pushing the two-way stuff to beat those algorithms. I mean, if you're paying attention to the news, there's a lot of states right now that are trying to strip all those rights away. So we got to do what we can to keep the movement, keep our hobbies and lifestyles alive. So like, share, and spread that stuff.
Yes, indeed. Dave, do you got anything else to add?
I'm just gonna throw out there kind of my usual. I've been closing stuff out with on my own show is turn the TV off, turn the news off. I mean, you gotta stay informed, but turn the shit off. Quit scrolling on these things. Put it down. Like, listen to your show. Catch up when we want to catch on. After that, put it down. Do something else. You'll feel a whole lot better. You don't need to stay attached 24/7 to the shit that's going on out there. So, yeah, check out for a little bit. It's good for you.
Yes, indeed. Very much so. I'm going to say this, and this is like Dave's a good friend of mine, and one of my best times I had at SHOT Show this year was actually the last night. And Dave and I just sat and had a burger and a beer.
That was great.
People watched and just BS'd about stuff. And it was like completely checked out. Didn't even know where our phones were, but relaxed and just kind of were hanging out. And that is the type of stuff we all need to do.
Yeah.
Go out, hang out with a buddy, call a friend, talk to them. Guys, I said before, we live in interesting times. Go out, get training, get medical training. Remember that you are your own first responder and no one is coming to save you. So, folks, you guys go out there, you stay safe and stay armed.